Yeah, the IDs. The man himself, Ohio Judiciary Chairman, Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan. Sir, this seems like very basic. All we want is Americans to vote in this election.
Yeah, no, I mean, no kidding. And all we want is them to show that, you know, photo ID, prove they're a citizen. I mean, is that too much ask? But this is emblematic of today's left. Today's left always embraces the crazy position. We're for common sense, they're for crazy. Crazy not to show photo ID when you vote. Crazy to defund ICE, defund the police. Crazy to have sanctuary jurisdictions. Crazy to shut down the government for, what, 40-some days last fall and 70, 80 days now in the spring. It's so every position they take makes no sense, but this is just one more of them. And now they're saying, oh, we want to add 4 justices to the Supreme Court. Why 4? Why not 1? Why not 2? Why not 3? Why not 5? 4, because 4 is going to give them a majority. They want to do this if they have control and they have a Republican president. They want to add 4 to the Supreme Court so they will have a 7-6 majority. And be able to do all their liberal policy. So that's, again, one more example of the crazy positions today's left just continues to embrace.
Well, I noticed you asked, some of the people sitting in front of you the other day, it was like, well, why don't we do it now? If this is so essential for democracy, why don't we do it now? And they were like, Sir?
Yeah, they don't want President Trump nominating 4 more guys. And again, remember how our great system works. Greatest country ever, greatest Constitution, 250 years. You get people on the Supreme. You don't like what the Supreme Court's doing? Win the presidential election and win Senate races because the president nominates, the Senate confirms. That's how we do it. If you don't like what the court's doing, go win those races. We can't help it. Republicans won the White House, and we have a majority in the Senate who can then confirm the people President Trump nominates for those critical positions.
Yeah, well, I mean, this has been around for a while. You've had the Supreme Court obviously started off with just 1. So it didn't come down at 9. There's nothing in the Constitution about it. It went from, 1 to 2 to 3 to 5 to 7. Even at one point, it got up to 10, back down to 9. So, is there a way to solidify into law with, the majority we have now in Congress and the Senate and the White House to say 9 is the number?
Yeah, great question. And 9's been the number, I think, since 1869. So almost 160 years we have focused on having 9, or we've had 9 justices on the Supreme Court. The way you do it's a constitutional amendment. We will bring that to the floor. It needs a supermajority, so I don't know that we'll get it. But we'll put the question squarely in front of everyone in the Congress. Do you want 9 or do you want something else? And we'll see what the Democrats do, how they vote.
Yeah, and then if they vote to have more, maybe you just put 4, 10, 20, 50, and then we'll have 1,000 people on the Supreme Court in the next 10 years. It'll be amazing. Congressman Jim Jordan, we appreciate it.
And Carl, that's the point, because it's not supposed to be a Congress. It's not. I was just going to say, and that's the central point. Where does it end? It's not supposed to be a legislative body. It's a court, separate and equal branch of government, interpreting the law, not making the law. That's the fundamental point.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we appreciate people like you standing up for this, sir. Thank you.
He loves the Constitution. He fights for what's right. He hates the bad guys. He's a freedom warrior. He's your freedom warrior. Watch Carl Higbie every weekday on Newsmax.